Welcome back to a new week. No more old videos for all you complainers, and for the person that commented on the light switch, look, it's all nice and clean. Yeah, we have a day out today at some charity shops and the auction, because there was a few things I want to have a look at the auction, which is on tomorrow, so I want to go and check them out. But we're going to go around the charity shops as well, because I haven't seen what the charity shops are like recently. Are they still expensive? Is there anything I can actually pick up? But when it comes to sales, I haven't had many sales. I haven't listed. I'm still trying to recuperate from the holiday. If you're a single parent, you might understand. When you go on a holiday, especially abroad, you are the main, obviously, carer of that child or children, and you haven't got no one else to rely on. You know, you haven't got another partner to rely on where you go and relax while they go and play in the pool, you know, so on and so on. And it absolutely knackered me out this holiday. It's taken me a couple of days to recuperate, chill out, and not do anything, and just not keep my eye on my son 24/7, because that's what I had to do. So I've had the weekend off, done no listing. I haven't gone out picking anywhere, because like I said, if I want to do more things with my son, I have to earn money. And I can't just earn money by not listing and just hoping things sell, because that's not how reselling goes. So I haven't listed anything over the weekend, but I've had a couple of sales. One has just came through now while I've woken up, and this is an Iron Man little magazine, pretty old, from the 1960s to be fair. So it's an old one, number 18. If that was in really mint condition, you're probably looking at about 400, 500, 600 quid. Get graded into the thousands, but it is in really bad condition. You're probably looking at a grade 4 if you're lucky. Other than that, not many sales, other than one massive sale, and it's on the bed because it's heavy and it's quite big. Last night, I got an offer on Vinted for this. If you don't know what this is, I'm going to show you what it is now, just by the name. As you can see, it is a Laura Ashley, and it is a very big rug. I think it's a 250 by 130, something like that. And it is in really good condition. I think it's a Malmo or something like that. I think it cost me around about 20 quid or less for the whole bundle. I'm not too sure, but somebody made me an offer for 135 quid on Vinted. Yes, Vinted. And I accepted. So not a bad way to start the week with that big sale, but it's now time to crack on listing all week and see what we can do. I have seen a lot of people complain about eBay, saying they're not getting any sales. Obviously, I can't really comment on that because I haven't really been listing. I haven't had many sales, but obviously when I start listing, we'll see what it's like. Is it just their stock, or is it just eBay in general and it's just going downhill? But I'm going to pack these items up and then I'll join you at the first charity shop. So we're going to have a look at t-shirts and shorts mainly. Punisher. I would buy that for myself, as I love that program. But I have spotted this as well, but it's a Primark one. I think that's a Volkswagen thing. Volkswagen things do sell quite well, but you want to be picking up these for about 50p. Fruit of the Loom, heavy, HD, John Lennon, the size medium. Oh, is that the stain there? Oh, I don't know, is that stained? Somebody sold one of these for 25 quid. It is damaged though. Oh, I'm going to leave that. This might be worth a little punt. I'm only going to get around 15 to 20 quid for, but it's merino blend tank top jumper. Nice size as well. Nice little buy here. It's 6 quid and it's medium, but it is pink and it's windbreaker. Very nice condition. Yeah, I'm going to get around about 25 quid probably, but the condition is really good. Have a look at the ties for a quid. Andrew ties, Milano. pure silk. Not worth much though, that's the only trouble. They're worth about 10. Shame it's not a top make. These are pretty cool. They are size 4, but for £5 in this condition. Is there anything wrong really? No, not really. They're ready to go, aren't they? Quick wipe over. Just check the bag's fine. Yeah. Cool little things. I was just walking out of the shop and something caught my eye right in the toy section, and look what I just found. A vintage Mr. Frosty machine. I wanted one of these when I was a kid. This is from 1999. As you can see, you're looking around about 20 to 30 quid for this, if it's all there. I'm just going to buy it just because it's nostalgia. Just past the independent little charity shop. Nothing in there. Pretty bare, to be fair. But now across the road is one of my favourite charity shops, Oxfam. I did actually pick up something from here last time, so it was a one-off. But see if we can pick up anything. It does say sale on the windows as well, so maybe it'll be normal prices. Shocking. I'm sure that shop's getting less and less in it every time I go in. I mean, I haven't been in for about, what, 2 months? But yeah, absolutely terrible. Half that shop is just brand new stuff. Oxfam chocolate, whatever you want to call it, and all that lot. I don't know how they're making any money. Look at these. Oh, fake. Cool though. Like 1980s running shoes. Completely fake though. You can tell by the stitching. Just at the next charity shop, and they've got a specialised Vita Sport bike. Something different. They only want £300 for it. The most one's gone for is 200. Where are they getting the prices from? Some nice little boat Timberland shoes. Only 25 quid. Nice little vintage Slazenger tracksuit top. Just don't get much money. No soles on these sort of things as well. If it's a better make, you're looking around about 25, 35 quid, but I'm not going to risk 8 quid when there's no sales. Love a little retro toy. Get about 15 quid for that. That's worth getting if you had the actual little discs. You get about 25 for it. And same with that, but they wanted too much for it. Loads of wrestling figures here, but they're just too much. This is where you can get them for £1 each on the car boot. I said this before when I was going around the charity shops, that us resellers are going to find it hard going around the charity shops in the winter when obviously car boots are closed, because the stock's not there. If the stock is there, it's overpriced, and high value items, and they're non-existent. Obviously this is just my area, but it might be different in your area, but yeah, we're going to struggle. So these bags are £2.99, but some of these are from Matchbox Circus. They've got a nice Sierra Cosworth there. They're £2.99 each, and they're not really worth it. But there's a circus truck, so if it was £1 a bag, then I would pick them all up. Oh dear. If there's any hats. Ooh, that's vintage. £5. Yeah, looks alright to me. It's in good condition as well. I love that. Sketches. These are nice. 25 quid. More Sketches. 25 quid. You're just not going to pay them prices, are you? So charity shops are done. That last pickup was a pretty good pickup, to be fair. It'll sell when it sells, you know. Vintage Reebok golf hat, mint condition, on soles, different versions. You're looking at anything from 25 to 35 quid. Picked up for £5, so not bad. But we're going to go into the auction now, have a quick look what there is, and then get back home and show you what I picked up. First lot I'm looking at is these. All of them are Kindles, untested. But if I can get them for the right price, it'll be alright. And that one will be worth a little bit of money. Need to find out the model. Hawaii are expensive to buy because obviously they got banned in this country and other countries. But I sold a phone recently for about 35 quid, my old phone, so yeah. Another one is this plush bundle. Quite a few old Teddy's Golden Bear. We've got Lefray, Merrythought. There we go. Don't know what that one is. Ain't got a clue. The dog from US 94 World Cup, which is pretty cool. Got a really old battle brush there. That's an old one. I've just sold battle brush for I think about 20 quid, which is an old one. We've got Shrek. That's pretty cool. Got some more things in here. Plushies don't seem to sell very well in here, so sometimes they're worth picking up. TY is not really worth much, but we can sell them together. Sell them as a pack of 3. Battle brush is worth it. Also next to it though is the one that I'm really thinking about going for the most. A load of Polly Pocket. I don't know the age. That's the only thing. I don't think it's old. No date on it. Let's pick up one of the old. Here we go. Let's pick up this thing. I just don't think they're old. 2007. No, they're not old. But something like that is going to be worth a bit of money. You know what I mean? And it's worth going for if it goes cheap enough. Same with that. I'll put some of the prices of what some of the things go for and loads of stuff there. Got some planes. I was looking at this.
Thank you.
I was looking at these, but some of these are opened, so I'm not going to bother with that. I do quite well with model cars, so if they go cheap enough I will go for these because I do sell a lot to Italy, especially the Ferraris. Also, you know me in my uranium. I will be definitely going for that if it's cheap enough. And also these clocks. These are, I think they're called McElvey or McElvey or something like that. Yeah, Metamac. There you go, Metamac. They go for around about 30 quid each. So if I can pick them up cheap, that's alright. I think that's another one. Well, what, I'm going to leave that one. I was going to go for this, but it's heavily tarnished. Also, I will be going for these because they sell for between 20 and 30 quid. They are missing the lids, except for that one, which is cool. But yeah, they are quite desirable. Another thing I'm going for is this, because I just love it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's Moroccan. The bit at the top, I don't know if that's broke. So I will only go for that if it's cheap anyway, because I don't think that screws on. Nah, it's broke off, so that's put me off a little bit, but the design is beautiful. It's like a lantern thing. I'm tempted on buying these because they are old Ferraris. Obviously that one's not in, that's broke. But some of these could be a little bit of money. Obviously got an F40 there. Some of these could get a bit. I think that one goes for about 15 to 20 quid. I will go for these if they are cheap enough, because they do fetch a lot of money, a couple of minis. But this is the one I want to go for, and I wanted to see what it is. It is Ferrari pin badges. I feel like that is actually a real Ferrari badge. That is actually on the actual thing, you can't pull it off, so I think that's part of a display box of some sort. I have seen that go for about 30 quid. I don't know how much these ones will go for. Also, I'm going to be looking at this selection of stuff. It's silver plated, but you're looking about 30 quid for that. They are Art Deco-y style. Them two, they got some weight to them as well, to be fair. Very nice, silver plated. I think that is all one lot. I think all that is. But this, I've sold silver plated stuff before. We'll see how much they go for. Also, in here, we have, oh, the zip's gone. They've got this as well, which could be nice. These are stone. Got a lot of nice domino set. These things go for quite cheap, you know. You'll be getting this for around about 10 quid probably. I've got some, obviously some bowls for the French thing, but that's the main thing. I think it comes with, I think it's the board underneath. So that's what I'm looking at in the auction for tomorrow. Not going to say I'm going to buy them all. I'm going to bid online. I can't be bothered to obviously go to the auction because I've got plenty of listing to do. But yeah, a variety of things. But we're going to go home now. I'm going to show you quickly what I picked up today and then finish off the video. So I'm going to show you what I picked up today. But I'm also going to show you a couple of items that I picked up from a jumble trail yesterday. I woke up and then I had a message off a girl I know who lives in the area saying there's a jumble trail. So thank you very much. And I decided to get up out of bed and literally go. It wasn't that good. I picked up a couple of items, but one item is worth about 50 quid. The one item I picked up was this Bop It. It's a more of a modern one. You're looking around about 10 quid, paid a quid for that. But the other item is this vintage mitre bag, but it has got some bowls in there. They are Crown King Jack's London 2 bias. Comes with the actual other bowl. I ain't got a clue about bowls. That's the one you hit. Also, it comes with a little tape measure thing, which is Hennessy, whatever you call it, the company where it's a good make. If you see bowls made by that company, get them. And I paid a £5 for this. I wasn't going to argue with the person. I thought a £5 for them is quite good. He was probably around about late 60s, and these were his dad's, who died 20 years ago. So they've got some serious age to them. I checked them out and they go for around about 50 to 60 quid. Right, on to the clothing. Yes, I've bought clothing. I am going to start buying more clothing because if I'm going to carry on doing reselling over winter, I have got car boots that stay open quite late anyway, but I still need to go around charity shops, and 90% of stuff in charity shops is clothing. So I have to buy it. Unfortunately, I have to go with the trends. You know, I don't like buying clothing. I do buy it if it can make me money, but it doesn't interest me. Clothing is boring unless it's like something cool. So one of the items I picked up was this Woolsey cardigan, sleeveless cardigan. Really nice. Merino wool blend with acrylic. You're probably looking around 15 to 20 quid. That's okay, paid 3 quid. Also, I picked up from the same shop, Bernardo's. I picked up most of my items except for one at Bernardo's. That is very rare. It's this lovely blue ping coat, which got a bit of a mark on the back. I hope that's not a rip, because if it is, I'm taking it back. There. It stands out quite badly. Yeah, on the back. I might actually take that back, because for £6, I'm not going to make much more. Well, I'm going to make about 20 to 25 quid for this. But, yeah, it stands out really badly. And, yeah, the condition's not there, actually. I didn't check the back. Yeah, I'm going to take that back, because obviously I've got the auction tomorrow. And hopefully I'll buy something for £6. I want it to be spotless in a charity shop for that. So I will take that back. Plus, it's a size medium. I was umming and ahhing about it, actually, to be fair. So I will take that back. The last item from Bernardo's were these cool little Vans off the wall. They have got a name. I can't remember. Begins with O. But they're fluffy there. Bright pink. They're in really good condition. I mean, they literally just need a wipe over. You're looking probably anything from 25 to 35. There's not many of these ones, but other variations have sold for around about that price. It's got like a rubber cushioned insole, really nice. Paid a £5. They're in really good condition. If I get about 25 quid for them, I'll be happy. Probably the best pickup of the day, which is going to get me the most money, is this vintage Reebok hat. Looking at prices around about 20 to 25 quid. But the final item is nostalgia. I wanted one of these when I was a kid, never got one, and it's not the oldest one, but it's a 1999 version, and we're going to open it up together to see if all the pieces are in there. It says it's complete on the sticker. Are the charity shops telling the truth? So here is the Mr. Frosty Crunchy Ice Maker. Right then, let's see if it's complete. I have a feeling it's not. I remember I wanted one of these when I was a kid. And yeah, so we've got this. There should be a couple of trays. To be fair, we've got a little squidgy thing. That's where you put the sauce. I think this is new, because that would be the syrup. Yeah, where you put up the fruit juice. So yeah, we've got this little bowl, which is where you put your ice in. That's sealed. They have never been used. That's where you put your ice pops in. There's your little handles for your Mr. Frosty thing. I don't think this has been used, to be fair. We've got a little spoon, which is to obviously shovel out the stuff. It's obviously been opened, but it hasn't been used. We've got another bowl. So we've got 2 bowls. Oh, you're supposed to have 2 bowls, yeah. Alright then. And then, around the cardboard, we've got the top of Mr. Frosty. Got the instructions. We've got Mr. Frosty himself. Another one of them. So that is your ice pops. You make your little ice pops. Who remembers making your own little ice pops? How cool is that? So we should have a tray. Yeah, this has never been used. I don't think this has ever been used. Ever. It's in too good condition. This has never been used, yeah, definitely. And what you do is you grind it, you put your ice in there, you push that down, there's a little thing on the back, you turn it, it crushes it into there, you pull it out, you put it into your bowl, and then you scoop squirt a bit of juice over it, and there you go. You're Mr. Frosty. One mould is missing. Oh well. You're looking around about 25 quid for one of these, so I'm happy with that. I paid 4 quid. It's all there, except for one of these moulds, which is unfortunate. I mean, you don't need 2 moulds, but you know what? One's better than none. But yeah, it's all there except for that. Just nostalgia. And I had to check out the price of these because I don't know how much these go for, but they go for around about 25 to 35 quid. Obviously, I'm missing one other thing, so I'm going to sell this for about 25 quid. It's definitely worth it. It's in mint condition. In total, I'm probably looking around about 100 quid from, 20 quid? But if you add the other 2 things that I showed you before from the Jumble Trail, you're probably looking at around about 160 quid from, to 25 quid. So a good bit of profit I'm going to be making off this. All the stuff is quite nice as well. So yeah, I should do well. So guys, as you know, I am back now, back off my holiday, regenerated. I'm going to start listing these things as soon as I finish this video. Tomorrow's video will be about the auction, whether I buy any of the stuff or not. But guys, thank you for watching. You know what to do. If you did enjoy this video, like it, subscribe to it, and I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.